What's up, my future and fellow 4-Hers, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you what a record book is. Now, this video isn't going to go super in-depth, it's just going to hopefully give you a general idea, if you don't already have one, of what a record book is. So as the name implies, and as you can imagine, a record book is basically a compiling of all of your community service hours, your awards, and the major things that you did throughout your 4-H year, as well as leadership hours as well. Okay, so when you're writing your record book, there are two major sections, and the first is your 4-H story, and the second is your 4-H report form. The 4-H story is basically several pages worth of the main projects that you did that year, and by the way, this is all typed out. So for like a junior, you can have a minimum of 2 pages and a maximum of 8 pages. For a intermediate, which is grades 6 through 8, you have to have a minimum of 4 pages and you can have a maximum of 10 pages. For seniors, like me this year, which is grades 9th through 12th, you have to have a minimum of 6 pages and you can have a maximum of 10 pages. And that includes pictures. So back to what the story actually is it's basically just you talking about and typing out descriptions of each project that you did in your 4-H year. So for example, you could do photography. You basically talk about everything you learned, all the major things. So like a major competition you entered, you'll talk about that and like what you learned and how you grow through that. Alright, and the second major section is the 4-H report form, and that consists of 4-H project experiences, 4-H leadership experiences, community service, other 4-H projects, 4-H recognition and awards, non-4-H activities, and college and career exploration. And all the categories that I just listed under the 4-H report form, they're all their own separate page. And to give you an idea of what the report form actually looks like, it kind of looks like a stat sheet, if you can imagine that, where you're listing, say, for community service, you're trying to be short and concise. So in one column, you have what the actual community service project was, and then like in another column, you have how many hours that took, and then just imagine like a stat sheet, basically. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. I just wanted to basically give you a quick idea of what a record book is in case you didn't know what one was. Most people in 4-H do know what a record book is, but if you're one that doesn't, I would highly suggest you start writing a record book as early as you can. Each year, I believe that you start your record book sometime around May, so like as soon as the 4-H year ends, and then you'll write your first version of it, and then that goes to county. And then if it advances, you are given a chance to take it home and make any corrections that you need to. And then that moves on to district, and if it advances through district, then it'll go on to be judged at state. And yeah, then you'll get your placing at state. So yeah, record books are extremely important. The main goal of this video was just to basically tell you what they are as well as how important they are. So I would highly suggest everybody do a record book. Believe me, they'll pay off in the end. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.